My name is Patrick Kelley. I work for the City of Anaheim Public Works Department, and I'm an assistant engineer. So I work for a part of Public Works that deals primarily with managing construction contracts for capital improvement projects. And what that means is a capital improvement is an improvement to the city-owned infrastructure. So that would be roads, sewers, storm drain system. Anaheim owns its own electrical and water utility, so any improvements to the electrical and water utility, and parks. So, you know, any of those types of things, my office will manage the construction contract for it. So my background, I got a bachelor's degree in biology at Cal State Long Beach in 2011. That is a very different background from civil engineering. After I graduated in 2011, it was kind of a tough job market, and I wasn't really in an economic place to do continued education at that time. And biology really, with a bachelor's degree, you typically need more than a bachelor's degree to have a good career, really. Like you'll really want to go to pharmacy school or med school or something after a biology degree. And at that point, I wasn't really prepared to do more school. So I, just went into the workforce, found a job in the construction field. I was on a project at the Port of Long Beach doing a shore-to-ship power retrofit. So it was this big project, like a $20 million project to install electric substations and underground substructure for all of those electrical lines, so that ships, when they come to port, they can plug in and operate all of their systems with electricity instead of running their generators. And it was a big air quality, I think it was a federal funded air quality project, to improve the air quality at the port. So I was there for about 4 years in kind of a non-technical capacity, just really, helping to organize things, do paperwork, and that was my first exposure really to engineering and construction. So I was there for 4 years while they were doing that project, and that was what kind of told me, exposed me to the world that was like, okay, I could do this. And after that, I went to Cal State Fullerton and got a master's degree in civil engineering. And while I was doing that, I got an internship at the City of Anaheim. And that's where I am today. So that's kind of my career arc. I think the biggest thing for students, the biggest advice or best advice I can give is to develop good habits now. You won't learn everything you need to know in school. In fact, I would say you won't learn 90% of what you need to know in school. But like what you really, really need to do is develop good habits now, because when you get into the workforce, they're going to expect a lot out of you, and they're going to expect your skills to be strong. They're going to expect you to be able to manage a lot of work. They're going to expect you to be organized. They're going to expect you to be able to manage multiple projects at once. And the best way to prepare to be able to handle that is to develop good habits now, develop good study habits, and what I said earlier about not learning everything you need to know. I by no means want to suggest that you shouldn't learn everything that's in your curriculum now. I mean, it is important, and it's a foundational knowledge that you'll really be able to draw from. So that's my biggest advice, is really just take school seriously, develop good habits, because you'll need them later. And having to learn those things on the fly is not really going to set you up for success.